Yeah, hello everyone. So today we are going to continue. So our objective today we are going to work on meshing in Pandas. So before we work on meshing in Pandas, we have to import Pandas as PD. Import Pandas as PD. Now on meshing now we have to mesh now. That's two data sets. Okay, two data. So we have to call the data df1 and df2. df1. Okay, so we are going to call this data df1 say pd dot with csv. Okay, so now we need now to fetch this data. Okay, we are going to read income. Okay, so now copy the part. The data is income. Paste it, make it as raw data arrow, run it. So we call now df1. Okay, so this is income data. So we need now to read now the second data, run it. Yeah, put it df2. Okay, run it, then you put df2. Run. Change one because I know that we have to have two data. Okay, voila. Yes, have the first data is income, and the second data is income one. There are two different data. Okay, yes. So if you look at this data end at what 8, why this other one end at 21? So all those data lies what on my desktop. So the difference is that I store it as income and income one. So that is why I just place the one here and run the data. So now on this data now, we are going to do what? We are going to mesh the two data into one. Okay. Today we are doing what? Meshing. Are we there? So what we start with df1 dot df1 dot mesh df2. Okay, I said df1 dot mesh df2. At this point now, if you look at it very keenly, you will see that our data, look at each mail, they list the name, age and income, the name of person, the age of person and income. Are we together? Now, what is the difference between this data and the other one upward? This data upward, here, Rob has the age is 27, Michael has age 29, Mohan has age 28. But now, yes, so that I'm saying that this Rob, Michael, Mohan, they're age 27, but the same name appears this way. But now, Rob now has age of 45, Michael has age of 55, and Mohan has age of 54. So the difference, this age here is different from the one down. So we have two data sets. So now we now need to mesh the two. Now we have meshed the two. Now what happened? We need now the common between the two. We say, okay, the name, the age, the income. Now, if you look at now, we have this data that df2. Are we there? So we have, it started from Ishmael. The first 1, 2, 3 are common. They had different age. their age are different. But now Ismail, Carol, Galin, David, and all they have now the same age with a data set in front. With this data set, Ismail has 28 years. If you look at Ismail at this point here, Ismail has 28. We have Carol has 42. We have Golin has 36. It's the same thing with this one down. So now when we mesh now, it is meshing now yes, the one that they have the common age, the common income, they mesh the two together. That is why you see here we have name, the age 28, income. So now when we mesh it, these are the common. 28 is common with the two data. 42 is common with the two data, also with their income. So if we need to mesh like terms, what are common in those two data, we are going to use what? We are going to use mesh. So that's why we say df dot mesh df2. That's df1 dot mesh df2. Okay. Now if we need to mesh this, because we have meshed this, if you need to mesh this, let's say inner, how how equals to inner, how equals to inner, table 1. Now inner by default, this is the inner. Are we there? By default it has mesh by inner, the internal part. So now if we come now mesh outer, how is it going to look like? Outer, you see that for in the outer space, it has collected the first data set, all, then it collected the second. For the first, it collected the second. Then now the last, because you see here we have 24, and which obviously our total it was 21. Yes, it is because 24, because we have three. There are three that are different, that they don't have common age. There are three that they don't have common age. So we have three of this data. All of them have the same names. They have the same names, but now there are three that they don't have common age. That is the reason. So those three now, they base now what beneath. They place those three beneath. And those three are what? Rob is 45. We have Michael 55, and we have Mohan 54. So if you look at Rob, this Rob 45, right? Michael 55. Check at Rob up. See Rob 27, Michael 28, 29, Mohan 29. So that is the two different. Yes. So the